Then we get to September 11th. Protests, they say, protesters attack the U.S. Embassy in Benghazi, but we know that they did in Cairo, in Egypt. The U.S. consulate in Benghazi is attacked. Ambassador Chris Stevens and 3 other Americans are killed. The U.S. Embassy in Cairo releases a statement. Our embassy sympathizes with the violent Muslims. Quote, the Embassy of the United States in Cairo condemns the continuing efforts by misguided individuals to hurt the religious feelings of Muslims, as we condemn the efforts to offend believers of all religions. That's their first response. This is the Obama response in Egypt. After the Cairo embassy stood by that statement with a post on Twitter, Mitt Romney has had enough. He releases this statement at 10:39 p.m. that night. I am outraged by the attacks on American diplomatic missions in Libya and in Egypt, and by the death of an American consulate worker in Benghazi. It is disgraceful that the Obama administration's first response was to not condemn the attacks on our diplomatic missions, but to sympathize with those who waged the attacks. Okay, we see now Romney is 100% correct. But the media, oh no, in a coordinated attack, and we had the audio, we played it for you, in a coordinated effort, they gang up on Mitt Romney, not Obama.
Do you regret the tone at all, given what we know now?
Do you think, though, coming so soon after the events really had unfolded overnight was appropriate to be weighing in on this as this crisis is unfolding in real time? What did the White House do wrong then, Governor Romney, if they put out a statement saying they disagreed with it?
Isn't this itself a mixed signal when you criticize the administration at a time that Americans are being killed? Shouldn't politics stop for this?
Do you regret having that statement come out so early before we learned about all of the things that were happening?
How specifically, Governor Romney, would President Romney have handled this situation differently than President Obama did? You spoke out before midnight when all the facts weren't known. How would you have handled this differently than the president did?
Okay. The world will remember this guy as Churchill, and the guy who scolded him next as Chamberlain.
You know, Governor Romney seems to have a tendency to shoot first, name later. And as president, one of the things I've learned is you can't do that.
This guy is Chamberlain if you give him the benefit of the doubt. But I'm going to show you his track record here in a minute on this chalkboard, and I'm sorry, you make your own decision.